Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Juan from The-Juan-and-only. To make this video short, I'm just going to get right into it. I cleaned the front part of the RV a little bit yesterday. Today I'm going to tackle the kitchen and I'll show you guys what I got going on. I'm going to test out the burners to see if the propane goes through to the burners, and I'm going to clean up the sink area and all that stuff. I'm going to be surprised if it turns right on or whatever. I haven't tested it yet. I just kind of took the guy's word for it and everything. But he said there's no reason why it shouldn't start, like the propane with the burner and the oven and all that. I'm going to show you that and we'll get right into the video. And as you guys can see, I am already in here, ready to check out the stove and the oven. This is what I got going on the stove top. I mean, it's dirty, but it's pretty cleanable. It's all just dust and whatever is on there. It looks like some mice droppings or whatever. I haven't found a single mice, so that's good. I'm guessing he took care of that issue. But yeah, I mean, other than it being dirty, I mean, I'll clean that up. I'll get it lighted up and we'll see what's going on with that. This is what we got going on in the oven. That's also just dirty. I mean, there looks like there's some utensils in there and a light bulb back there. We'll see if that turns on whenever I get it all cleaned up and everything. But I mean, other than grease and dirt, it looks like it'll be all right. So we'll check it out. And this is pretty cool. This gives you the I guess the water level, holding tank, and water pump and all that stuff, and it tells you how many gallons of fuel you have and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Very old school, very 70s. I love it. This is the sink area, which, I mean, same thing. I mean, it's just dirty, but nothing that I can't clean. That'll come off with a little bit of wire brush and some scrubbing. A little bit of elbow grease will be good. I already got my bucket of bleach and soap here. Some towels. I got my scrubber there, and there's a metal scrubber in there. But other than that, I mean, I don't see any reason why it's not going to clean up. We even got ourselves a little passenger here. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. I guess the guy left it in there. And it's also got storage and stuff like that up here. So we're just going to tackle this and this today, see if the propane works, and then we'll call that a video because I have a lot of stuff going on in the house, and we'll upload this a little later. And before I start cleaning it, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to light it just to make sure that I'm not cleaning it in vain. I can hear the propane going, so let's see what we got here. Oh, there's one. That lit right up. We're right on. Let's try the next one here. Alright, so that one turns on. And I guess we'll try these over here. Oh, that's the first one. Okay. And boom. Wow, so they all lit right up. Wow. That's awesome. My goodness. So all I got to do is clean that up, and I got a working stove like in an RV. So I think we're going to cook a meal in here maybe next week just to test it out and all that stuff. That's awesome. So I'm going to turn those off for now and unplug the propane and get her cleaned up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. This is just my initial cleaning. I still want to go through in detail, but I got most of the dust off. All that stuff is gone, all the gunk and everything, most of it anyways. But I still got that little corner to go, and then below, I'll get in there at some point, but I am on kind of a time constraint today because I got a lot of stuff to do inside, and I'll have to clean that up again. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this countertop and then see if I can get some of that scrubbed out and everything. Hopefully it comes out. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few of y'all in the comments trying to tell me what to use for cleaning. By all means, I mean, maybe some vinegar, or I don't know, but like it's coming out, but I don't feel like I'm going to get it all in one shot. Well, maybe I will. I think the more the soap and everything soaks in, the easier it's becoming to get all that little grime off. And it really wasn't too bad. It's just it's been sitting for about 5 years. So this guy parked it there about 5 years ago, lived out of it for about maybe 2 years, I think he said, and then the rest of the time it was just sitting there collecting dust every month. Once a month he would come check on it, make sure everything was okay, and then pay for his spot, and then just leave him there to rust, I guess. But you know, he actually did a pretty good job of doing the roof, because it's been raining for the last 2 days off and on, a couple of times really hard, and there's no leaks at all. So that's like I think that's the main thing when you're buying an old RV, is to make sure that there's no leaks, because that causes damage inside and all that stuff. I'm gonna close this door. And that causes damage, you know, inside to the walls, and you know, irreparable, not repairable, I don't know, whatever you want to call that. But I think, you know, most of the battle is just having a solid roof, and this guy did a good job of fixing that, because I guess he said that 2 years ago he redid the whole ceiling, the roof or whatever, the roof anyways. It even has a new air conditioner up there, which I haven't seen really the top yet. I've just been focusing on the inside, but one of these videos I'm gonna do, I'll climb up there and we'll check out the roof and the air conditioning and all that fun stuff. But if you like what you're seeing so far, as far as this RV series thing that I'm doing, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because there is a lot more to come, because my wife and I have so many ideas mulling around in our head with this RV that, you know, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to take it out on its first, you know, endeavor, which might even be next week, because there is a ceremony going on for, I think it's like a woman's rite of passage or something like that for the Navajo, because my wife, as y'all, some of y'all might know, my wife is Navajo, and one of her family members is having a gathering for, like, I think like it's the whole weekend. So we're hoping that possibly if we can get at WAPO registered and the plates and everything right away, then we can take them out there, because it is about a 30-minute drive to get to where Grandma lives. You guys have seen Grandma's house in past videos, and if you haven't, go check that out. That's where the ceremony and all that is going to be. So we're hoping maybe if we can get there with the RV, we can just camp out, which would be pretty cool. So this is after the initial cleaning, and like I said, I'm sure the wife is still going to go through and clean them up a little better, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, he cleaned up well. That's pretty cool. It has like a little cover for that side. I'm guessing maybe at some point it probably had a cover for this side. Maybe I can find one or have one made, or I don't know. But yeah, that's the cleaning part of all this. So we are just about done. I am going to try to start the oven and see if that turns on, and we'll just go from there. We'll see. Well, I'll be danged. The pilot light lit up. So now we just got to see if the rest of it's going to turn on. And we have a working stove. That's crazy. I'm all done for the day. That's what I wanted to clean today. I gotta go inside and do some other stuff, but that is awesome. Everything worked. It's pretty clean. The propane with the stove and the oven worked. That's awesome. That's great. I'll probably do the restroom maybe next. I don't know yet. I haven't really looked in there too much. I don't want to, but that's gonna be an eventuality that I have to deal with. But it doesn't look too bad. But I have gotten a couple of emails of people wanting to send stuff for WAPO, like inside. I don't know what they want to send, like murals or whatever, anything that's 70s. If you're so inclined to do that, I'm cool with that as well. I don't need any money. Don't send me anything like that. But if you want to put in your piece of whatever for me to display in a WAPO while we're traveling and everything, by all means, send me an email. My email should be in my description for my channel and everything, and I can give you an address where you can send that. But like I say, you don't have to. I'm totally fine without that or whatever. But I have gotten a couple of people suggesting as well what I could do with El Guapo. If you have any suggestions, add that into the comments as well, because I'm new to all this. Those of y'all that are RV lifers and all that stuff, send me some ideas. Send me what I can do. You know, my wife and I have so much stuff going on in our heads, and, you know, we don't know anything about RVs, but we do know that we love this thing, and we're going to treasure it for a long time. We're going to travel and everything. But other than that, I'm done with this video. Stay tuned for more progress, more cleaning, more stuff that I'm going to add to WAPO. And like I said, if you want to send anything, that's fine. Just send me an email and I can give you an address. Other than that, you'll have yourself a fantastic day, a wonderful day. If you haven't subscribed already, think about doing that. Hit that like button, the share button. If you think that you know somebody that wants to watch any kind of thing like this. And also, those of y'all that are already subscribed, I greatly appreciate you. You're awesome and hang in there for the journey. I do have a weigh-in coming up as well to give you the progress on how much weight I've lost and everything. I did upload a video yesterday of my daily routine. I'll tag that at the end of this video. And that's kind of a 13-minute video showing you what I do throughout the week. I have a busy schedule, and it kind of shows you a little bit about my 17 and a half hour day that I usually go through Monday through Friday. So I cherish the weekends. And right now I have a major project going on with this thing on the weekends, and I still have to juggle my life inside as far as, you know, helping the wife with laundry and dishes. Because, I mean, we have 3 little ones. It's hard for that. But y'all have yourself a great day. I don't want to ramble on and on. But, yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned for more stuff with El Guapo. Whoa, whoa. It lives.